Then God directs Elijah to another place. I think that's in verse 8, 9, and 10. So God directs Elijah to this second place, Zarephath, which, by the way, is a foreign place, the meaning of which is refining fire. So God takes this faithful servant of His, who does what He says, from a cutting place where his needs are met by the bird, into the fire, a refining fire, for 3 years. But you see, what Elijah did not know, we now have the advantage of knowing. That when God brings us into a refining fire experience, it is because He's preparing us through that for something greater on the other side. Now, seriously and honestly, we all want the greater stuff. Deep in us, man, we want to be used by God. We want to be used greatly by God. Now, my point in helping us understand this process is, God is going to take us through fiery experiences. It's not if. He is. Because He's preparing us for greater things to come. 2 Timothy 2:19, Paul says, "Nevertheless, the solid foundation of God stands, having this seal. The Lord knows those who are His, and let everyone who names the name of Christ depart from iniquity." We can look back in our life and we know that God has taken us through refining experiences because He's been turning up the fire on our life, on our heart, to burn out some unnecessary, some inappropriate, sinful behaviors, actions, thoughts in our heart and life. In the fire, we didn't like it. It hurt. We may have wept time and again. If we don't understand that this is the hand of God working in our life, and instead of resisting that, keep attuned to God, who's sovereign over that fiery experience. But in Elijah's life, this faithful man, who so far we see he does what God says. God is refining Elijah's life because there is coming in the very near future a hugely important event. And God is preparing Elijah's heart to handle the size of that event.